Yeah, we're living the life, we're living it right. Voice of the people, we shining the light. Talking that real, truth on the mic. News, wellness, culture, keeping it tight. From actors to artists, we changing the game. Entrepreneurs rising, remember the name. Tina Marie Hollywood, bringing that flame. Jerry Anderson, see you doing the same. Buff Patterson in the frame, and the life media moments making its name. Yeah, from heart to the hustle, watch how we grow. It's the Life Live. Now you know.
Welcome everyone. Hello and happy after Thanksgiving. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I seen a lot of fried turkey dipping and whatever that's called when you fry the turkey and you put it in all that oil. Yeah, I seen a lot of people doing that. So I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We had a house full. We were at my daughter's house, so we had tons of people and tons of food and a lot of kids. I got a lot of grandkids. I was like, all of them together, that's a little army. But again, thank you all for joining us again this evening. We have an awesome young lady that we've had featured in the magazine. She's been on our show when we first started. So she's like one of our favorites, so we've seen her when she's just started so many different projects, and she's an author. So I don't want to get too much into it, but I get excited talking about other women and all that they do because I'm a big supporter in that, and I just love it. I love it. So I can't wait for you all to see her and hear all of what she's doing. But let's get our Mr. Gerald C. Anderson on here. He don't like when I say hostess with the mostest. He says it's corny. So let's get my co-host, Mr. Gerald C. Anderson, in his new house. He got a
New
new
house.
house.
It's not in the studio. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Good
we
evening.
trying to hook it up. The next show it'll be really hooked up in the background. So
Yes.
yeah,
Right now you got a blank canvas behind you. So,
blank
but it's
canvas, so
still,
it's
it
something
looks
for me to
good. So
work
I'm
with.
happy for you guys.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go. There you go. So how was you all's Thanksgiving?
Oh, it was good. It was good. We still had boxes everywhere, but a friend was kind enough to let us come over to his house for Thanksgiving, and we enjoyed the company and the family atmosphere. We had a wonderful time.
Oh, you have friends? Oh, you have a friend. I'm so happy for you. I am
I
not
said,
your only friend anymore. I'm so excited for you.
you ain't never invite me to your house to eat.
You invited me to your mom's house. I remember having Thanksgiving at your mom's house one time. I don't know, but your mama cooked good. But yeah, so I'm glad you guys had a good Thanksgiving. And can you believe we're going to be saying 2026 Happy New Year?
2026. Yes. Yeah.
Isn't that like
In
that's
30
still
days.
like
In
it's
30
crazy.
days. The day is
30
December 1st.
days. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. This year just went so fast. And again, it's
Mhm.
like, here we are. I'm kind of glad this year's over with because it was kicking my tail. That hurricane was no joke.
Right, right.
It beat
Well,
me
y'all didn't
up,
have no
man.
hurricanes this year, though.
No, but last year I'm still recouping from the hurricane from
I
last
know,
year.
but at least the hurricanes decided to leave y'all alone this year.
Yeah, but I still got PDS from. Is it PDS? Is that what it is?
PDST. You mean?
Yeah, I still have that from last year. That was no joke. So
Yeah.
yes, so we have a wonderful guest, and before we get to our guest, we're gonna go ahead and get our other favorite person. She's like the face, the
Buzzer
joy
beater.
of Buzzer. Yeah, she has so many names, but she's our motivation. She's our inspiration. She's our laughter. She makes us smile. So Miss Buff Patterson is gonna come on and just give us some enlightenment on some
My
new
shirt
new
is
history.
God can.
I can.
There you go.
God
Amen.
All right, now put your shirt down. Put your
let me
shirt
tell
down. There
you,
you go.
this
We don't need to see
this was
nothing
such
else.
this is a blessed season, blessed year. God brought us here, right? God brought us to a day such as this. So thank you, 2025.
Amen.
2025. Thank you. We got somebody got married in 2025. What?
Yes. Somebody
Yeah,
got
we got.
divorced. What you say?
Ah!
You know
Bringing
I'm always going
What
to
we
say
gonna do
what
with
you
it, bro?
bringing in life, bringing in life. Well, today is life's positive media moment, and I'm bringing in a guy that I want to talk about the bravery of Black Americans. The bravery I want to thank Mr. Gerald Anderson Sr. for his service to the military, but today I'm bringing in Lieutenant John Robert Fox, who he is one of only 7 Black men, period, that have been awarded the um, period, the Distinguished Service Cross Award in the United States. Only one of 7. And let me tell you about his bravery, which touched my heart. He was fighting in World War II. He was a lieutenant. He had a degree in engineering. He was deployed to Italy, and he was in a town in Italy, and he was shooting, and he was like, wait a minute, we're not gonna make it. So he called in a strike against himself to bomb himself. And after it's all over, because of that, they killed over 1,000 German soldiers. And the reason why I say that, because we as Americans, and we have just had these 2 service members die a couple days ago. It is something about being brave. It's something about serving our country. I think we forget what the brave men and women of this country really do. And I want to talk about this person because one of 7, how many people have been in the military,
Wow.
To be self-sacrificing. So that's why I wanted to just give up something for Gerald, for actually serving our country, and all the other service people in this country that have died, have lived, and continue to protect the United States of America, because this is where we live. It's our home. It is a selfless act. There's no amount of money in the world that you can pay a service member to protect this country, good, bad, and other. And I just want to give honor to people like Lieutenant John Robert Fox, who not only gave his life for this country, but came there with a mission, and he called it in on himself. And we have to continue to uplift our service members, because it's a thankless job, and for all the wars we've been in, and even the domestic things we go through. So we have to continue giving them honor. And it's such a pleasure in my heart, because my father served in the Korean War, to continue bringing to light these people that have done things for us abroad and here. So that is today my Life's Positive Media moment, to give honor for the people that continue to serve this country of ours, and to always keep it safe for us. Because I can go out right now, I don't feel like we're going to be attacked, because I have people in this country that have given their life. The Marines, the National
Right.
Guard, Navy, Air Force. I forget one? In the Army. So the National Guard always throws me off. I forget what they do, and then all of a sudden, we got the National Guard. So
Not you forget what they do.
because you think, because they protect borders, they do other
Right.
things, and they
Right.
actually are deployed to protect our installations. So it is something, again, I mean, for a young man or young woman to go and know that they might not make it home, even in times
Right.
of
That's
peace.
true.
That's pretty amazing. So I want to continue giving it up for all our people that
Right.
continue each and every day, and it's very important. So thank you for allowing me to
Good
get
job, Buffy.
today's Life
Good
Positive
job.
Media moment.
Thank you, Buff.
Yes. Thank
That's
you,
great.
Buff. That was really good. That was good. You always really bring good, enlightenment. So I think that's really good, because we
You teach
really
us.
need to do this. Oh, go ahead, Gerald.
I said she always teaches us something.
Yeah, exactly. And I think this is one that we do need to maybe acknowledge a little more often than we do. because we're free because of those people.
We're
You
free
know?
because of those people. And
Yeah.
in this country, I don't even think we understand what
We
freedom
don't
really
take care
looks
of them
like.
enough.
We don't take care of
them
them enough.
like we
We don't
should.
say thank you
No.
enough. I mean, a true appreciation um, of people. I mean, again, names. This guy to say, wait a minute, I'm not gonna make it. So guess what?
Mm-hmm.
I would rather have myself. I would rather sacrifice myself than to save so many more. And actually, the army was right behind him, and they came and saved the whole town, even after he
Wow.
did all of that. So,
Yeah.
and that America honored him as a black man, honored him as a black soldier. He did get the Medal of Honor. He did
The
get that.
metal. Mm-hmm.
He did get that also. But
Oh,
Mhm.
good.
he also
Good.
got that distinguished cross award also. And again, nobody gets that award. It's
That's a
Gerald,
very tough one to get.
that's a
Mm-hmm.
you don't get that.
Right.
And again, that America would honor this black man who gave his
Mm-hmm.
life. I think that's amazing because I really feel as people of color that
Mm-hmm.
we've been doing things in plain sight, and we do need to be
Oh
acknowledged
boy.
because we've been the fabric
That's,
of America. We're part of the fabric of America. We put in the work to support this country, and we need to continue to uplift our soldiers and people that are giving their lives for every
Right.
day in their energy. So thank you very much.
All right.
yes. Thank you, Buffy. Good job. Good job.
Good job. Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
And I'm
And
sorry
then
for being late. My 2 minute
it's
buzzer.
like, every time we see a service, always just say those two magic words. Thank you. That's all it
Thank
Mhm.
you.
takes. Just
Thank you.
saying thank you. So,
Yeah.
so thank you, Buffy. Even though you was late, but it's okay. We still
God
love you
can.
because God can. There you go.
All righty.
Thank you, girly girl.
Bye, Buff.
Ah,
Merry Christmas. We won't see you again until after the New Year.
couple days. See you in a couple weeks. Next
Merry,
year. Next year.
Merry
Yes.
Christmas and Happy New Year.
See you
Merry
next
Christmas.
year.
Happy New
There you
Year.
go.
All
Thank you, Buff. Yeah, that was
right.
good. That was good. So,
Yeah.
oh, go ahead.
I just said yes. I was agreeing with you for once.
Oh, finally. I'm glad you said that. Did everyone hear? Did everyone hear that? Because he never agrees with me.
We're going to edit
He's
that
always
out of the
going to be
video.
right. See, this is why I wish I knew more about computers. You always beat me to it. Technology. All right. So before we get to our guests, we're gonna do a quick commercial and
Yep.
then we'll
A 33
introduce our
second commercial.
there you go. 33 seconds. That's all it takes.
All right. See you back in
Let's get it.
33 seconds.
All right.
The Four Horsemen. The streets will never be the same. Coming December 2025. The city ain't ready.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Could you play that again? Could you play that one more time for me? That was pretty hot.
Out now. Get your copy.
Good. That was good, Gerald. I
Except,
like
hey,
that introduction.
when you try to make a video with using AI doesn't count very well.
Wait, so is that how that was created?
Yeah, well, the horses running through the street.
Right. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
AI is so like just creative with everything that yeah.
It just doesn't count well.
So tell us about your book. Tell us, where we can get it, how, like
It's right now. It's only available on Amazon. So, and
okay.
as the week goes along, it will be on my website, which is the preferred place I want to buy it from, GeraldCAndersonSR.com. And
You're gonna put that in the chat?
I will, most certainly.
Okay.
Always.
Okay. All right. So they can get your book on Amazon and
Yes.
or your website.
Later on this week from my website. I got to
Okay,
get my
so
website designer to get on his job and put that book up there.
Okay, so I guess he's listening because you said that like your web designer is listening. So
Yeah.
okay,
I
I seen
I
all
see him
that.
on
I
the
seen
screen
all
right
Okay, well that's good. Do you want to give like everyone a little snippet of like what it's about?
there. Well, it's
Four
about
horse.
well, of course, it's obviously about four guys, it's four young men. You know, they
This is
band
good.
together
You can
and
count.
they,
Wonderful.
they try to take over the city of Tampa as a crime. It's a crime drama. So and then there's problems within the group, and one ends up pulling away from the group, and so the battle within the group begins, and he starts to see that the crime is a bad thing, and it's time to change his life, and
Okay, all right, stop right there. We don't want to give them all the juice. All right,
don't
that's
want
good.
to do all of them.
Right, that was a little bit. That was enough to wet the whistle. Yeah,
It's book is
that's
book
good.
one of four horsemen, so there's four books.
Okay, that's good. I like
Mhm.
that. That's really good. All right.
Yeah.
Well, it definitely caught my eye, might I say. Oh,
Lord
it
help her,
definitely
Lord.
made me look.
Lord help her.
But that's exciting. I'm happy for you. And again, one of four. So this is going to be a continuous
Yeah.
series of books.
Yeah.
And so, are you going to at some point make this a movie like you've done
No.
with your other? Okay, so
No.
you're just going to keep this in novel generated.
Yep.
Okay,
Absolutely.
okay. All right. Well, it would be nice to see it in movies, but okay, I won't push it.
Okay.
All right. So again, you'll find his book on Amazon, and he's gonna put this link for the website in at any moment. So you can go to his website next week because we black folk we do things late next
there,
week
there,
to
there
get.
are some other great books out there on the website.
That's true. That's true. You have many, many novels out there. So good. All right. So let's get to our other author, as well as many other things this young lady does. So go ahead, Gerald. You want to introduce our fabulousness?
Of course. So, L.A. Owens is an entrepreneur and author whose life embodies faith, healing, and intentional reinvention. Now serving as the director of operations and marketing for KC Legacy Events, she channels her purpose into empowering veterans, yes, strengthening families, and expanding community impact. Her mission is simple: build legacy, transform lives, and leave every place better than she found it. And I know I've known her for a lot of years, and that is the truth about her. So let's bring on Leandrea Owens. We call her LA.
Yes. Hello, LA Owens. Hello, hello. Long time no see because you've
I
been
know.
on the show before.
It was hard.
Yes,
Yeah,
you've been a busy, busy girl.
very busy.
Yes. So go ahead, start and just like give everyone just a little idea of what it is and who you are.
Who am I? So, Leandrea Owens, other known as LA Owens, born and raised in beautiful St. Petersburg, Florida. Um, Mother of a 33-year-old son.
Mm.
I have three beautiful grandchildren who I adore. They keep me youthful. They keep me busy and young. So love them. Just I won't say a workaholic, but I do stay busy. I have my hands in a lot of projects. I love to see other people win. So that's what I embody. Just that giving spirit to pour into other people and help other people fulfill their dreams.
Yes, yes. And as she says that you sometimes we'll hear that a lot of times, but there's not many people that actually do it. And I've known her for quite some time now, and she means what she says. Trust me. So when
Yes.
she's saying it, she really means what she says. She does love to pour and help others. Sometimes to a fault, but she's great at what she does. She really is.
I'm working on that. I'm working on that.
I know. So tell us, because those of us that have known you for quite some time, when you were first starting out, you started out with the oils and the essential and the home, what fragrances and so forth. So tell us, is that still in existence, or are you transitioning to something bigger? Like, tell us where we are now.
So actually, when I first started on the scene, on the entertainment scene, I started out as an author with my first novel, The Most Loved. And that's actually how Gerald and I met. I was
Yeah,
doing a promotion in Ybor City,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so that's how we initially met. That was, whoa, back in what, 2011 or 12,
Two
somewhere in there?
friends.
Had to
Yes,
be
two
after. Had to be after 2015.
Oh, really? Wow, okay.
Because that's
So
when Stanley Fern came out.
okay, okay. But it's been a while, right? So
Mhm.
that's when I initially hit the scene and start getting my name out there.
Mhm.
And it was during COVID, during that whole period of COVID, maybe a year before COVID, that I started my online boutique in fashion. I've always had a thing for fashion, and people would always tell me, hey, you do a great job putting things together. And I had an opportunity through a family member to start the business. And that's what I did. I started out in fashion. And when COVID hit, I was like, well, no one's going to buy fashion because everyone's at home. And
Mhm.
little did I know, my business actually elevated during COVID. My
Ah.
sales like doubled
Mhm.
because no one had anything to do but shop. And they were like, okay, when everything opens back up, we're going to be fly, right? So sales went up, but I wanted people to experience something at home, to have like a spa type experience at home because no one was
Mhm.
getting out. And that's when I partnered with a business. Out in Missouri who started doing my candle, room sprays, things of that nature. So it actually began in fashion clothing and it grew into candle, room sprays, and it just kept growing year after year. It just kept
Mhm.
growing. Skincare and partnerships and
Mhm.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. And I remember because I think I got a couple of things from you, and it was, I mean, excellent, excellent product. It really, really was great. So now, fast forward, what are we doing now? I know you recently wrote another book, I think, right?
Yes. So
Mhm.
January of this year, I did a double book release. I released two books at one time, which I don't recommend.
Wow. I was gonna say, how did you do that?
I do not recommend that. Like, I literally was pulling the hair out of my head. It was a lot of
Mm,
work. It was a lot of work. So,
right.
but I did release it. Thank God. The
Mhm.
title, Not My Fight, and The Softer Side of Life, because
Mm,
as you mentioned previously, we went through a time with the hurricanes last year.
mhm,
And emotionally, I went through a lot seeing, you know, St. Petersburg and the Tampa Bay
uh,
area so devastating, to see the devastation in the area. It really hit home because a lot of the areas that I would frequent on a regular basis, they were no
mhm,
longer. Even now, some places they have not recovered and some may never recover.
mhm.
So
This is true.
it was very traumatic, very emotional. And for us to be hit back to back,
Mm,
so I actually wrote about that experience in my
wow.
book and shared my intimate feelings during that time and how people were affected, all of that.
Yeah, I got hit by both of them. Destroyed my house.
I know, right? Because you're right there on the water.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, same with me at the time. I was on the water. I experienced like some of the flooding. My neighbor,
Yes.
she had a lot of damage where she had to leave for months. She couldn't return. So,
Yeah.
people just
Yeah.
don't understand. Like, it really is life changing, and some people's
It's
lives will
whew,
never be the same. You know?
exactly, absolutely. And
Yeah.
so you wrote the book and you did the double release. And and with the book release, what did you do thereafter? Once you had the book release, did you go back into fragrances? Did you go back into fashion? Where was your venture into after that?
Well, actually, when I finished the books, I thought I was going to just take off and do the promotions like I did with my previous books, do the book touring and
Hmm.
all of that. But life had other plans. Like I
Ah,
said, I
doesn't
was,
it always? That's
yeah, right. So I was pretty devastated by the storms, and it took me a while to recover from that. Like,
hmm
for the first time, I think I was really vulnerable online where people could actually see the vulnerability. Um,
mm,
and I was very open about how I was affected from the storm. So it took me a while to recover from that. I didn't like immediately bounce back from that.
right,
So
right.
I didn't promote my books like I should have last year. In fact, I did very little promoting of the books.
Hmm.
Um, this year. I'm sorry, this year. So I didn't do much with that. Through writing and everything, I discovered that I needed to do more healing for
Mm.
myself because life had
Mm,
taken a turn. I had gone through a divorce. I had lost my grandmother, who's dear to my heart, who
oh, sorry
I
for that.
say, impacted my life in so many ways. So I had a lot of loss and a lot of devastation in a short amount of time. And I needed that
Hmm.
time to heal. And even through that healing, life presented other people and situations that showed me that I still had residue and I still had
Hmm.
more healing to do, more recovery
Yes.
to do. And so I took 2025, a lot of it to work on me. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And I commend you for acknowledging and being aware of the healing that you needed in order to, continue your journey, because it is a life journey. And sometimes we don't take a time out to just sit still and heal. And that's
Yeah.
so important. So I really commend you for acknowledging that and knowing that that's what you needed. So good
Yeah.
job on that. Good job.
Thank you. And I really prayed about being vulnerable because
Mhm.
sometimes when people feel like you're vulnerable, they take advantage of your vulnerability, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But I can't tell you how many people inbox me and were, appreciative that I opened up and let them in
Mhm.
because they then too could become vulnerable and share how they were feeling, and we be help to one another.
Mm.
Right,
Okay.
right. So go ahead, Gerald. Go ahead.
So
You said
you
you
know,
wanted to say something? Oh, okay.
so you had the two books. You released the two books at one time. I kind of laughed about that because that's people may not realize how much work that is.
Mm.
So all that you were going through, but you still were able to put those two books out. Can you kind of put that in perspective, that how you were dealing with healing, and then but you was putting these two books out at the same time?
Yes. One of the things, if anyone has ever worked uh, with me in any capacity, being hiring me doing consulting work or what have you, I'm very disciplined. I'm a very disciplined and detail oriented individual.
Mm.
So discipline actually helped a lot. I've always been one who journaled. So the books actually were very therapeutic for me to write.
Mm.
So that was a big help in my healing process to actually journal um, through everything that I was going through. So I'm very transparent in both books, and Not My Fight and The Softer Side of Life, of what I was experiencing in real time during these times. So
Mhm. So how difficult was that to put into words, knowing that anyone in the world could see you?
Mm, that part.
that part, it was yeah. I had to take some steps back. I did have to take
Mhm.
some steps back, and I had to um, reassess. I had to come back at different periods. It was a lot. It was a
Mm,
lot.
Yeah. Yeah. So
yeah.
Willie Hayes has a great question. When are you going to start promoting your book more? Good question.
Listen, listen, if y'all saw my everyday schedule, if you can find some time in my everyday schedule, what it looks like, ask my assistant and everyone else who works with me on a daily basis when I have time to do that. I, I thought about it in preparation for this interview, and I was like, when am I going to have time to promote the books? But there are opportunities that we can discuss in the interview where I think there may be some opportunities in 2026 for me to promote the books. But it is
Good.
in the future.
Okay. So outside of books, what else are you have your hands in? Because you like a lot of ingredients for this cake you baking. So
I like to stay busy. I do. I don't like my mind to be idle. That's the devil.
yeah,
Work is playground. So
playground.
I
Yes.
like to stay busy.
Hmm.
So with that being said, I dissolved my business with the clothing and the skincare and vitamins and everything else that I had going on with that. I
Hmm.
dissolved it at the beginning of this year. And
Okay.
instead, what I've been doing is more consulting work. So my cousin has a business events company, and earlier this year I came on board as the director of operations and marketing. And the company is licensed KC Legacy Events, is veteran owned and operated, and it's licensed in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, and the Carolinas, and it's doing amazing. He is a veteran and a Marine, and just phenomenal person.
Hmm.
He's like a little brother to me instead of a cousin. And just what we're building as a family legacy and how we are partnering with other people of integrity is really something that I feel a lot of people are going to grow and learn from how we operate. People say that you can't work with family, and there's been struggles with
Hmm.
minorities working together. And we want to prove them wrong. We want to prove to them that you can build a legacy for those
Yes.
that's coming, behind you, for your children's
Hmm.
and your children's children's and so on, that it is possible. We work together where there's no bickering, there's no fighting, there's understanding. We listen to each other's
Hmm.
thoughts and ideas, and we want to see each other win. I believe that there is enough room for all of us to win. And
Yes. Yes.
to we have to adopt that mentality instead of crab, that, oh, you getting ahead of me, let me
Yes. Yes.
down.
The crab
No,
pot
no,
theory. Hmm.
no, we all can win. There's enough room at the top for us all. If we
Right.
work together collectively as a team instead of trying to do everything individually, you can grow. You can help one another. You won't be overwhelmed. Like my business, a lot of it, I was doing it by myself. My family would help and some friends would help, but the day to day in and out, it can be overwhelming. But when you
Oh,
have the
yes.
support of staff and a team, then it can really grow a lot. And so that is what the team is all about, just growing and helping and pouring into each other and helping each other build up. So it all
Hmm.
began with my cousin, and it's just growing from there.
All right. Well, two things. One, please let us know how we can help you all because
Yeah,
we're always here. I know we can be a little forgettable sometimes. We're
yeah,
not as cute as you, but let us know how we can help you all because we have the magazine. Anything you want to do, just let us know. So
yeah,
aside from that, you mentioned something earlier when you stated that you enjoy helping people. This is something you like to see everyone win.
yeah.
And is this why you're more so geared towards, like with your cousin, and doing this venture and creating that legacy, like you stated? Because
Hmm.
it's not always about the currency, it's about the legacy. And the
Yeah,
currency is important. So, is
yeah.
this why you decided to take this route because you get to help more people?
Yes, it's all about community involvement, like building that rapport, that relationship within the communities.
Hmm.
St. Petersburg has been given a really bad rap, especially in the Black community, and we want to change that narrative. Even when
Yes.
I was touring a venue, very upscale, a very prestigious area today in Tampa. The comment that was made really took me aback, and I'm just like, really, how could you make such a statement like that? But it
Hmm.
showed me in that moment that there's a lot of work to do within the community to change that narrative of how we're viewed in business, how we're viewed in the Black community and
Well, what
beyond.
did they say? I want to know what they said.
Honey, you do not want to know, because my cousin, who's also my assistant, she was
Hmm.
like, I looked in your
Wow.
face when she made that comment, and I just said, Lord, not today.
You'd be
Mm.
surprised, though. Well, you wouldn't be surprised, but it's a surprise sometimes.
It was a
Things you
very,
hear.
it was a very derogatory, very, it
Yeah.
was terrible what
Yeah.
she said, and as if we
Mhm.
were the exception to that.
Right.
And I'm
Right.
like, okay,
Understandable.
really?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. And you have this in you, this like this drive, I will say, like of making the impossible possible. So it's
Mm.
like when you think about Leandra, it's like, why do you think you were chosen? Like, why do you think God said, you know what, I'm gonna pick her? Because Gerald here, but I think I want her. Like, why you?
you said it. Chosen.
Mm,
Chosen. And I've come to the reality of that, it's the reality. There's no other way
yeah.
to explain it. There's no other explanation to why my fights come like a category 5 hurricane,
Mhm.
but every time I get up, and it's bigger and bigger and bigger and greater things that have and greater impact. And so it's constant battle and fight, but no weapon formed. You know what I'm saying? So God,
Mhm.
He has that hedge of protection around me, and everything that I do is always God goes before me. Every
Yeah.
venture, God goes before me. Every partnership, God goes before me. And
Mm,
integrity, like I've learned a lot dealing with other people. I've learned a lot
mhm.
how people perceive you, how, like I said, the crab, people don't want to get ahead of you.
Right. Right.
I'm protecting my energy. I'm setting my boundaries. I'm careful who I do business with. And if they're not operating in integrity and they're not trying to make a difference, it's not all about money, because the money will come when you walk in purpose. It's
That's
about the
true.
integrity, it's about service, serving others, and what you can do to help others. So that's what KC Legacy is about. We are about building communities. We are about helping people win. We're about
Mhm.
veterans seeing that they are treated right, that they have equal opportunity as well, to partner with them in different things. So it's all about making sure that we all are in a place where we have an opportunity to do better in life.
Right, absolutely. I love that. I love that. So if people want to find out more about, this consulting firm, I mean, like where do they go? How do they find out more about this?
So we are building our team currently. You can find us at kclegacyevents.com. We are building our social media platform. And stay tuned. There's a lot to come. We have a major announcement that we're announcing here on the Lyfe magazine. Are y'all ready for it? Or
We're
should I?
ready. Drum roll.
So, y'all ready for it?
Yes.
I'm ready.
So, for the first time in Tampa Bay, KC Legacy Events, along with Morris Martin, Next Level Entertainment, we are bringing to Tampa
Yes.
Bay, spring of 2026, the Salt and Pepper Gang, y'all. The Salt and Pepper Gang from Houston. They will be
Yes.
in Tampa
That's
Bay.
huge.
Yes. And it won't be just one day. They will be here for the weekend. Yes, they will be here for the weekend in the
Oh,
spring.
that
So
is
stay tuned.
awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have more things to announce with that. But yeah, they will be coming
That
spring
is
2026.
That's huge. That's so congratulations,
Thank
girl.
you. Thank
Yes, that
you.
is huge. Awesome job. So there you go. And it's like you're staying busy. Proactive in everything you do and you're taking people with you. And I
Yes,
think that's such a commendable thing of you and it shows so much character and integrity, you know.
yes.
And I remember you saying, everything is you're just so busy. I want to know how the heck you get that fabulous tree up because you're so busy. How did that happen? Where did that come
Listen,
from?
listen,
Because
I'm
that's
so busy.
nice.
I'm so busy that I promise you that I charge my laptop, but it's actually warning me that it's getting ready to die. So let me charge it up really quick, okay? Before it goes break.
Yes, yeah, because I'm looking at that tree and I'm like, that's a nice tree. I love it. That is so
Yeah.
awesome. She does such, wonderful things. And like you said, Gerald, we've known her for so long and she's just always been busy going, going, going.
Yeah.
And you just never know what people are going through, but you still got to push through.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of,
Absolutely. You have
like,
to keep going forward no matter what.
you have to, you have to, it's like, I mean, it's amazing. I just love it. So I love
Rhonda
that
said
we
she
have so
noticed the
many.
tree too.
Okay. What'd you
I said
say?
Rhonda said she noticed the tree too.
Oh, the girl, come on now. That tree is the bomb. I'm like, this is a nice tree. I'm like, I want to show you mine. But that is a nice tree. But thank you, everyone who's joining us. We have Miss Love. We have Rhonda, of course. We have Willie. Thank you so much, Miss Hayes. And everyone, if you have questions for the guests, I mean, feel free. And many of you have words and that whole thing, and we really appreciate that. But feel free if you have questions for her, or sure, if you have questions for Gerald because he has his new book out. I mean, feel free, ask questions, chime in. But we definitely appreciate everyone that's joining us and listening in and watching. So share if you care.
Okay, I'm back in action.
I know, and I see that tree, baby. Me and Rhonda, like, yeah, I see that tree too. It's a very nice tree, very nice tree.
Yes,
So,
that's one of the things that God has been doing in this season. I really prayed about my next move, and I really wanted it to be in a place where I can continue to do my healing and just live
mhm,
out my dreams. And God has
yes,
definitely fulfilled that. And I just want to encourage people to continue to follow your dreams and learn how to not share everything that God is doing in your next season. Move in
yes,
silence, move in silence and don't let people influence your decisions, but pray about everything. Like I pray about everything. And I didn't make a move until I felt peace that this was the right move for me.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, like I told you before the show, this is the last show of the year, and you
Yes.
get to be the last guest of the year.
We save the
Yes.
best for last. Isn't that what we do? I mean, that's
So
what we
that's
do.
why,
We
yeah.
do.
And so we appreciate you coming in. I know I reached out to you like in short notice, but like always, you was like right there and was able to jump in and help us out. So we appreciate that. So
Yes, I love being there for people who pour back into others. And ever since
Yes.
I've known you and Gerald, you all are givers like myself, and you want to do everything to help others succeed and do well. So
Mhm.
I definitely appreciate that. So thank you for
Yeah.
doing the amazing job that you do. Thank you for the encouragement and the support
Mhm.
that you give me. Thank you for the acknowledgement in the magazines. And wow, you guys are a blessing. You really are.
Well, I mean, you're a blessing to us as well, because you have been one of our, supporters for a long time. And, this isn't easy, life happens,
Yes.
but we still, stick with it and we do what we do. But it's people like you that help us as well. So it's
Yeah.
like when we're receiving, we have to give. We
right.
Yeah.
have to give. It's
Yeah.
only right.
It's
So
only
we thank
right.
you for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
All right.
definitely thank you. So
Well,
we're excited about your announcement. So please keep us posted. Go ahead, Gerald.
I will. And I want to, if I could really quick, if I could just give a few shout outs.
sure.
Yes, go for it.
So, so as I mentioned, KC Legacy Events, we will be doing events, and we will be partnering with other amazing businesses in the future. And some of those partnerships will include Morris Martin, Next Level Entertainment, Sin City Entertainment out of Miami and Trinidad. So we
Ah, okay.
really love that. We're partnering with these individuals. Christian Anderson, he's going to be a brand ambassador for us in Orlando. So we're building these partnerships throughout Florida and the Southeast region to ensure that KC Legacy Events is not just a one-stop event. It encompasses the region.
Yes.
All
And
right.
again, yeah, please let us know how we can help. If it's anything, if you all want to be on a show, just please, we a click away. So
Yes.
just remember that, okay?
Okay.
Anytime.
Okay.
Yeah. So
All
please
right.
keep that in. All right, Miss
All right.
Ellie. I
Merry
love
Christmas and Happy New Year.
Happy
Yes,
New Year to you.
yes.
Thank you.
2026.
All right.
All
Have a
right.
good
Wonderful. Thank
evening.
you,
You
baby.
too now. Bye now.
Bye bye.
I just learned how to do this. Isn't that
Oh
cool?
Lord. It's been around for like 10 years, ain't it?
I know. I just learned how to do this. I'm like, oh, I like
Lord, Lord.
it. That was so good. And again, thank you everyone who tuned in, to watch the show and to just, listen to us. So please, sharing is caring. So let everybody know. We'll be back next year doing the
Yeah.
same thing. And if you know anyone that would like to be on the show, please just let us know. We're all over
Mhm.
social
Stop,
media. Yeah, just
stop
send
by
us a
our
message.
Facebook page and like us and follow us.
Yes, yes. We like stalkers. So please, stalkers.
Yeah, this is where all the magic happens.
Yes. All right. Well, again, I hope everyone have a wonderful evening and thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right.
Absolutely. Wonderful
All
job.
right.
Yes. Why you I tell you.